Hello everyone, my name is Fisca Aulia from batch 2024. My major is English literature. Ladies and gentlemen, today's topic is how we improve our emotional intelligence. So many people believe that intellectual intelligence is something which is often considered as the main measure of a human's intelligence and becomes something that is glorified. Obviously, this might sound unequal since each individual has different intelligence capabilities. So let's break down what intelligence capabilities mean. There are three several key aspects of intelligence capabilities that we have. Firstly is IQ, secondly is EQ, and the last one is SQ. However, one thing that is crucial to highlight in here is how we control our emotion with the power of EQ. Emotional is something that related to our emotion or feeling likely to express it, and intelligence is ability to apply knowledge and skills that we have, then try to solve the problems. It refers to our capacity to adapt to something and remembering things in our mind. It means that emotional intelligence is the ability to manage both your own emotion and understand the emotion of people around you. So, why is it important for us to give more awareness to our emotional intelligence? It is because emotional intelligence is the setting of our emotional center that makes us live peacefully and how we can control our emotion in any situation. It seems so hard to achieve and control this, I know. So, the main reason why this is so hard to achieve is many people are clueless about that, and it makes us lack awareness for ourselves. They struggle to recognize and understand their own emotion, often leading to impulsive reaction and difficulty in managing stress. EQ can be complicated and affected by variation because this is based on your own experience that you have survived before. The capacity of EQ cannot be quantitatively measured in the same way as IQ. This is what makes it both unique and complicated to understand. According to status quo, people right now it is usually difficult to set or maintain a goal or even begin to evaluate themselves as a lesson. We can say that emotional intelligence has a very important role for us to achieve our goal by considering success or failure on the way. So, we must be concerned about this by briefly explaining how we improve our emotional intelligence that everyone's have since we were born. First, improve your self-awareness. Trust yourself or believe in yourself by telling the truth about yourself. Or the simple thing we can say is to be aware about how, why, and what your feeling or emotion are that you actually experience every day. It will be confusing for a while, but make sure that you just express that as much as you do. For example, when you feel triggered about something or people around you, but you have the choice to just keep it or directly express in confidence. How do you feel? Self-awareness is how to understand yourself, your action, thought, and emotion, and how they align with your values and internal standards. It is also involves being aware of how others perceive you. Secondly, knowing your self-management. Self-management is the ability to assess priorities, manage time, hold yourself accountable, follow through, and maintain well-being. It is connected with your emotion regulation because a healthy practice of self-management is to learn to be in tune with your emotion. Tips for being that is set up priority skill by making lists out all of your important events and meetings, having a weekly plan that you regularly update with your to-do list, or even just working on one thing at a time so that you can focus your energy on the task or even at hand without feeling overwhelmed. It will be tricky at the first because we have a different priority task, right? But as much as we want to be constantly motivated to do whatever we're working toward. In the last layer, we have social awareness. If you have felt comfortable with yourself by being aware of the little things that you need to know, move into the big skill about socializing. As we know, we are humans that exactly need people to complete us, to help us, etc. So we must be aware about things that are around us. Social awareness involves understanding and responding to the emotion and needs of others. It is all about taking focus of ourselves for a moment and beginning to think about those around us. This can be very difficult to do for some of us, but the easiest way to do is immediately becoming a better listener. For example, we will be having a discussion or listening to someone with the sole purpose of responding. This puts us in a defensive mindset and does not allow us to really gain insight into how the other person is feeling, right? What we must do is listen and understand. Please think about how will I be feeling if I'm in this situation? How to be respectful and not hurtful. Give them your full attention and it will be remarkable how fast your social awareness skills begin to grow. And one thing is being respectful to each other. We must have ability to push our own opinions and judgment aside and truly listen and seek to understand the views of someone else. After a long discussion that we have talking about, so what kind of improvement do we need effectively? The first one is practicing a positive mindset, then acknowledging your emotional triggers, next being open and curious, and the last one is taking responsibility for their reaction. And this is why emotional intelligence must be concerned than ever. Emotional intelligence is when you finally realize it's not all about you, but it's also people around you. Thank you.